In this vocabulary section, we are going to learn vocabulary about things people do and how they act in certain social situations. The first one, awkward silence. This is a pause in conversation which causes people to feel uncomfortable. There's a feeling of anxiety where people feel that something should be said. For example, in our picture, there is an awkward silence, and this man feels that something should be being said, but they don't know what to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation. Small talk. This is conversation about things that are not important, and it's often between people who do not know each other very well. Usually at social occasions where people do not feel the need to be confrontational. For example, at a wedding, you may meet some people you've never met before, and you may just have a very small conversation, just maybe even about the weather or the bride and groom, just a small talk, nothing deep. Kissing protocol. Remember, protocol means rules. So the kissing of the cheek is a standard greeting in many countries between friends, but it's not always appropriate between work colleagues. It's important to know the country protocol, the rules, to avoid social embarrassment. So in some countries, you could kiss on the cheek at work. In other countries, that would not be appropriate. Physical contact. This is literally to just touch someone, maybe like a fist bump, with any part of the body. It could be a handshake, a pat on the shoulder, a hug. This is physical contact. To see eye to eye. This just means to agree with someone about something or to have the same opinion as they do. Eye contact. When two people look at each other's eyes at the same time and are aware of it, it can sometimes be awkward in social occasions. Sometimes some people do not have very good eye contact, and this can be awkward, or they may have too much eye contact, which can also be awkward in a social occasion. Mutual respect. This is to understand that others may have different opinions or beliefs, but the difference or opinion shouldn't have a negative effect on relationships. So lots of friends all have different opinions, but they have a mutual respect with one another. They respect each other's opinions. On bad terms. When you leave something unresolved, which has a negative effect on a relationship. Maybe two friends have an argument, and then this leaves them on bad terms. Personal space. This is the space surrounding someone where they feel comfortable. To invade this space, to come too close to somebody, can make some people very uncomfortable. This is particularly important in social situations and business. If you meet someone for the very first time at maybe a party, you would never stand too close to them or invade their personal space, as this would make them uncomfortable. If you were meeting somebody in a business meeting, you would maintain a good distance from somebody's personal space to not make them feel awkward. And a rift. This is a serious disagreement that separates two people who have been friends and stops their friendship continuing. This can also occur outside of friendship in other relationships such as business. Rift is very serious. You are no longer friends, or you are no longer good work colleagues, or maybe no longer even good business partners. And that's all of our vocabulary for this section.